I'm Caitlin Stutzenstein, and I'm thankful for my dad who served in the military and went to Afghanistan for 4 months. I love you, Dad.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for serving in the military and the Navy. And
Hi, I'm Madison Tucker, and I'm thankful for my dad who served in the U.S. Coast Guard. I love you, Daddy. Thank you for protecting us.
thank you for fighting in the Navy. I love you. And thank you, Grandpas. I love you. Probably say that my dad served in the Navy. I'd proudly say that my grandpa served in the Army. I'd proudly say that my dad served in the Navy. I'd proudly say my great-grandpa served in the Army.
I'd proudly say that my great-grandpa served in the Navy.
I'm proud to say that my great-grandpa Charles Behrman served in the Army. I proudly say that my great-grandpa Mike served in the Army and he was Coast Guard. He crossed the ocean 14 times.
I proudly say that my great-grandpa Har served in the Army.
I proudly say that my Uncle Joel was in the U.S. Coast Guard.
Oh, sorry.
I proudly say that my papa was in the Army. I proudly say that my papa served in the Navy. Thank you for being in the Air Force.
Thank you, Grandpas, for being in the Coast Guard and the Navy.
Thank you for being in the Navy. Thank you for being in the Navy. Thank you, Dad, for being in the Marines. Thank you, Grandpa, for being in the Navy. I want to thank my grandpa for being in the Army Air Force. I want to thank my great-grandpa for being in the Army. I want to thank my grandpa for fixing that and being in the Navy. I want to thank my grandma for being in the Air Force. Thank you for keeping us safe. Thank you, Grandpa. I love you. It's backwards, I see. It is backwards. Thank you, Grandpa. I love you.
You're so brave for serving for our country. Thank you. Thank you, Uncle Dusty, for serving in the Marines and risking your life for me and everyone else and also our country.
Thank you, Grandpa, for serving our country.
Thank you, Grandpa, for serving our country.
Thank you for your being brave and for your service, Grandpa Bill. Thank you, Pop, for serving in the Marines.
Thank you, Great-Grandpa, for serving in World War II.
Thank you, Uncle Tom, for serving our country. Thank you, Uncle Kristen, for serving in the war.
Thank you, Donald Dean Hayes, for serving in the military from Colton. Thank you, Uncle Brandon, for serving in the military from Ethan.
Thank you, Dad, for your service in the Air Force. I love you. Thank you, Grandpa, for serving in the Army. Thank you, all veterans, for helping our country. Love, Cora.
Thank you, Leroy, for serving in World War II. Love, Brian.
Thank you, Uncle Chris, for serving in the Navy and helping the United States from Maisie.
Thank you, Uncle Thomas, for serving our country from Mariella. Hi, I'm Bree Conklin, and I'm thankful for my mom and all the veterans that served for the military. I love you, Mom.
Thank you, Grandpa, for serving in the military and Navy. Bye, Holden. Thank you, Zach, for serving in the military. Bye, Carter.
2, 1.
Thank you, Dad, for saving the world. I hope I see you at home. I love you. Bye-bye. Thank you, Grandpa, for serving in World War II. Love, Lucy.
Thank you, Bob, for serving in the Navy. Love, Mariah.
Thank you, Grandpa. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Grandpa. Thank you, Grandpa.
Thank you, Grandpa.
Thank you for risking your life for us. Thank you for saving the country. I want you to know everyone in your life, everyone in your family cares about you and loves you. Sincerely, Peyton. Love you, Grandpa Roy. Thank you for saving us and thank you for risking your life for us. I just want you to know that everyone cares about you. Sincerely, Gianna to Uncle Sean.
Thank you for saving our lives.
Thank you for saving us. Thank you for saving me, our world, and our country. Thank you for being the best people.
Thank you, Grandpa Carl, for saving our lives. I wish I could have met a veteran like you. Thank you. I love you.
Shout out my grandpa Dave for serving as a Marine in World War II. He sadly passed away of cancer a few years ago. I want to shout out to my Uncle John for serving in the military and all of his service for one another. I want to shout out all the veterans that served in the wars. I want to shout out my grandpa who served in Panama.
Thank you, Uncle Kevin. Thank you, Uncle Zach. Thank you, Grandpa. Thank you, Grandpa. Thank you, Graham. Thank you, Papa. Thank you, Uncle Sean, for serving in the desert sandstorm.
Thank you, John, for serving in the Marines.
Thank you, Uncle Chris, for serving in the Navy.
Thank you, Grandpa Fred, for serving in the Army. Thank you, people, for serving in the military. Thank you, Uncle Ed, for serving in the Army. Thank you, military, for your service.
Thank you, Dad, for serving in the Air Force. Thank you for being in the Army.
Thank you, Dad, for serving in the Army.
Thank you, Bo, for serving in the Army.
Thank you, Papa, for serving in the Army. Thank you, Grandpa Rich, for serving in the Army.
Thank you, Dad, for being in the Army.
Thank you, Grandpa. Thank you, Grandpa Opa, for serving in the Marines.
Thank you, great grandpa Michael, for serving in the military.
Thank you, Great-Grandpa, for serving in the Navy. Thank you, Grandpa, for serving in the Navy. Thank you, Grandpa Mike, for serving in the Army.
Thank you for serving in war, Grandpa. Thank you, Aunt Kelly, for serving in the Air Force.
Thank you, Mr. Jerry, for serving in the Army. Thank you, Uncle Joe, for serving in the war at Afghanistan.
Thank you, Great-Grandpa, for serving in the Army. Thank you, Dad, for serving in the Army.
Mia. My hero is Oscar. My hero served in the U.S. Navy. 2 facts about my hero. 1, he is a nice Marine. 2, he graduated from North Hill. This is my great-grandpa who served in the U.S. Navy.
I proudly say that my Grandpa Kelly served in the U.S. Navy.
This is my great-grandpa who served in the Army.
This is my Uncle Jesse, served in the U.S. Marine.
This is my grandpa who served in the Navy. My great-grandpa served in the U.S. Navy. My great-grandpa was a captain in the Army. My neighbor Dennis served in the military. That my pop-pop served in the Marine. My great-grandfather served in World War II. My Uncle Todd served in the Air Force.
This is my Uncle Dusty, he served in the U.S. Marine.
My Papa Gray,
And he served in the Coast Guard.
This is my great-great-grandpa, and he served in the U.S. Navy.
This is my cousin Shane, he served in the military.
William Donna. Here is 2 facts about my hero. He is my great-grandpa. He jumped out of airplanes. Here is my hero, Rachel. My hero served in the Air Force.
Two facts about my hero. She is my aunt. I love her so much.
Shout out to these veterans. My little papa, who's a retired paratrooper.
My dad was in the Navy.
My papa, who was a Navy SEAL. My grandpa, who served in the Native Army.
My papa went into an army. He was my papa. He jumped out of the planes. My papa went into an army. He was my papa. He jumped out of the planes.
My hero is Corporal Benjamin Flores. My hero saved in the army. Two facts about my hero. He saved for 8 years. He is brave and went to war. My hero saved in the understairs America. He has saved for 24 years. He has been daily to Africa and